HOA sent cops to my cabin, but the officers had no idea I secretly owned the entire beach they were standing on. I bought a quiet old cabin on a private stretch of coastline because I wanted a peaceful escape from the noise of the city. The place wasn't fancy, but the view was perfect: white sand, calm waves, and complete silence. The cabin came with a large chunk of beachfront property that had been in the previous owner's family for generations. When I got the paperwork, I made sure everything was legally in my name: cabin, shoreline, and the land surrounding it. A few weeks after moving in, I noticed unfamiliar people walking around the beach as if they owned it. They weren't tourists, they were wearing HOA badges. I wasn't part of any HOA. My property was private land miles away from any of their neighborhoods, but they kept taking photos, measuring spaces, and writing notes. I walked over politely, introduced myself, and asked what they were doing. Instead of answering, they told me the beach fell under their community management rules, and that I would soon receive instructions on what I was allowed to do. I tried explaining that they were mistaken, and that the entire beach was legally on my deed. They brushed me off, saying they've always managed this area, and I couldn't change how things worked. I ignored them and went back to enjoying my peace. A week later, things escalated. I was inside the cabin when I heard loud banging on my door. When I opened it, I saw 2 police officers along with an HOA woman who looked ready to start a fight. The officers said there was a complaint that I was illegally occupying HOA property and refusing to follow rules. I calmly showed them my ID, then my deed, and they barely glanced at it because the HOA woman kept interrupting, insisting that I was lying. I invited the officers to walk with me to the beach. They followed, the HOA woman yelling behind us. Once we reached the sand, I pulled out the full legal